Hello there. According to one prominent Italian politician, his country is being offered monopoly money to help recover from the pandemic. Firstly, please subscribe and like this video to give my channel a boost. And I'm always uploading new content, so please do check back daily. Now, we all know that there are two factions in the EU at the moment. One side wants the whole EU to fund the economic revival of the member states hardest hit by the pandemic using grants, and the other side wants the money to be loaned and then paid back. The Italians, already left raw by the inaction of Brussels, feel left out in the cold and would definitely like to see some free grants coming their way. While those like the Dutch Prime Minister Mark Rutte is insisting that only loans will be acceptable. After all, I doubt his voters want to foot the whole bill. But those loans will come with strings attached. And this has led to a bit of a standoff with no decisions being made one way or the other. The next opportunity for this to be decided is on the 17th and 18th of July at an EU Council meeting in Brussels, but the likelihood of anything other than more delayed decision-making is remote, because the EU Commission proposal is for a recovery fund using a mix of grants and loans, something that some member states might balk at. And of course, those who desperately need help are getting a bit irked as things drag on. The former Italian Deputy Prime Minister and Eurosceptic, Matteo Salvini, has had a go at the EU about this, saying, "Europe has been making fun of us for months, if not for years. All the money they promised us is monopoly money that might arrive next year. And we will have to give it back with interest under conditions decided for us in Luxembourg. Weirdly, everyone is rejecting them." On the other side, we have Mark Rutte saying that there's no hurry. "It is not an absolute necessity for us to get an agreement here," he said. "I don't think we need this crazy hurry." The Italians might well disagree with that one. Rutte also said, "Holland understands and supports the appeal for solidarity, but responsibility also means that we have to take our own. We owe solidarity to the countries that have been most affected by the pandemic, knowing, however, that we too have been seriously affected. This means that states which need and deserve help must also ensure that they are able to deal with such crises in a resilient way in the future. And I want to add that I admire what Giuseppe Conte does, trying to launch a package of reforms aimed at increasing Italy's productivity and competitiveness, including unpopular measures. It's a good start, and I hope he continues, because it is crucial that Italy will be able to respond to a crisis on its own next time." So he's laying the ground for big internal changes for those states that take any loans or grants to ensure their economies come to mirror those like Germany, Belgium and the Netherlands. No wonder there's so much speculation about a Quitaly or Italexit. Now, as I understand it, it is not legal under EU law for one member state to pay the tab to bail out another member state. So the legality of grants for bailouts is questionable here. But in their quest for increased federalism, as well as actual survival, the EU Commission and ECJ will no doubt declare it all legal and above board. And once done for this, arch-EU federalists will be very pleased, because that type of mechanism will doubtless be called on time and time again in the future. The wealthier countries are going to find themselves increasingly on the hook to pay for the needs of the poorer member states via communal Eurobonds. And not just for emergencies and the like. Already there has been talk that wealthier member states rely on others to buy their goods, etc., so should give money to their poorer EU member state partners. Along the lines that, if you want me to buy your goods, it makes sense for you to pay to build and maintain my roads and railway lines to transport the stuff. You get the idea. And doing so would give Brussels the right to borrow money when required on behalf of those like the Germans and Dutch who will pay for it, and give the money to those like Spain and Italy. The start of a central treasury system and one single EU country. Could be interesting. Anyway, if you want to hear more from me, please don't forget to subscribe and also press that little bell, or you won't get any notifications. And if you want to see more of me, buy a mug with my mug on it. So what do you think about this? Please share and comment, and thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. And thank you very much for watching.